Hello, Cumberland Valley musicians. It is Mrs. Zingone, and I am really excited to be here with you today. This is lesson 32, and we will be performing a variety of rhythm values. Today is a huge review, a time to review everything from quarter notes, eighth notes, quarter rests, half notes, half rests, and whole notes and whole rests. We'll be chanting, you may clap the rhythms, or you may also check with the grown-ups in your home about maybe a small rhythm instrument that you can use to perform your rhythms. Here we go. So let's just review. You know these so well. This is called a, go ahead and say it, quarter note. Yep. That gets that one beat of sound. Now look over here. We have two quarter, did you say it? Quarter rests. So instead of getting sound, they actually get silence, but we still have to keep track of them. And then over here we have this pair of, what are they? Eighth notes. Very good. So when we would chant these, we would say T, T. Everybody? And then after that, we have our rests. These are silence, so we're not going to make sound, but you want to bounce your hands to keep track of them. And then last but not least, we have our quarter note, which we say ta. So this whole card would sound like this, everybody. T, T, ta. Try that together. Here we go. T, T, ta. That's great. So we have a great day ahead of us, and we'll go ahead and continue with more rhythm practice. I have our rhythm cards, and we are ready to go. So we'll just put on a beat track to help us keep track of the steady beat. You can pat your legs to the beat while we chant. 1, 2, ready, chant. Ta, 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 ta. Here we go. Ta, ta, ta. Good, you got that rest at the end, everybody? Ta, ta. Okay, next card. 1, 2. Here we go. Ta, ta. Ready, go. Ta, ta. Watch this rest at the beginning. Woo. Ta, ta, ti, ti, ta. Ti, ti, ta, ti, ti, ta. Ti, 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 ta. Ta, ti, ti, ta, ti, ti. Ooh. Ti, 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 ti. Ready, go. Ti, ti, ta. Last card. Here we go. Ti, ti, ta. Great sound, first grade. You really had to be, first and second grade, you really had to be looking ahead on those. Now, if you need some extra practice, please go ahead back, do a little rewind, and review what we just did. That's totally fine. So take a peek here at the beginning. There's our half note. And remember, we chant that ta, because the sound carries for 2 beats. So here we go. Ta, ta, ta. Everybody, let's do it one more time. All together, here we go. Ta, ta, ta. Great. Now let's chant this all together. Here we go. Ta, ta, ta. Ooh. Ready, chant. Ta, ta, ta. Okay, now we're adding in a quarter rest at the very end. See that? Here we go. Ta, ta. see what's going on there. Okay, here we go. Ta, ti, ti, ta. Good chanting. Okay, all together, second grade. Here we go. Ti, 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 ta. Nice. Now, you see what happens? Very, very beginning of this one. There's your half rest. Remember, it looks like a top hat. So we're going to give that 2 beats of silence. Just like our half note would get 2 beats of sound, this gets 2 beats of silence. So we'll show it like this. And I counted 1, 2 out loud. You could count it in your head. So listen to this one first, and then you can echo me. Ta. Everyone. Ta. That's it. Okay. Here we go. All together this time. Ready, chant. Ta. Ooh, you're gonna have to add these up here. Got it in your head? How many rests are you gonna have at the beginning? Did you get 3? Yes. Okay, here we go. Ta. Ready, chant. Ta. That's it. Here we go. Ti, ti, ta. And your last one. Here we go. Ti, ti, ta. Great job, everybody. Now, I do have one more note value and rest value that you've learned this year. Here's your whole note. Ta. Everybody. Ta. Did you notice that that got 4 beats of sound? 4 beats. Look at this. So if it were like this, it would be the half rest. But it's like this. It's like a hole in the ground. There's our whole rest. Gets the same number of beats as a whole note, but it gets silence instead of sound. Here we go. And I said rest 4 times. You could count to 4 times, whatever works, or count to 4 just 1 time, but whatever works best for you. Now we will spend a moment reviewing all of these notes in a song that we learned earlier this year called Hunt the Cows. So I'll show the song for you, and you can look for quarter notes, quarter rests, eighth notes, half notes, whole notes, and the half rests and the whole rests in there as well, and see where you can find them. And then we'll come on back and we'll briefly talk about the music that you are seeing.
Sleepyhead and go and hunt the cows.
All right, what you are seeing here is the music for Hunt the Cows, which you were just singing. So if you did any movements to it while you were listening, you might have noticed that we have kind of two different speeds in this song. The beginning is moving along at a, what kind of speed? Fast. And then as we get to the second half with The Sun is Hot, you'll notice that the speed slows down a little bit. So let's talk about what kinds of notes you saw in Hunt the Cows and what kinds of notes you were singing. So let's start with a quarter note. Where do you see those quarter notes? Did you say wake? Right at the very beginning we start with one. And wake again, right down here, yes. And then the other spot is cows, yep. So those are really, oh, there's one up there on the toll of cattle. But really, that's it. Those first two lines are filled, though, with lots and lots of, what are they? Eighth notes, lots of eighth notes. So sing with me, and we're gonna lightly clap the beat so you can hear how fast they go. Ready, sing. Wake up, you sleepyhead, and go and hunt the cattle. Wake up, you sleepyhead, and go and hunt the cows. Yes, did you keep it moving, everybody? So those eighth notes go so fast, and we fit two of them into every beat. So hopefully you kept that moving. Now, we do have some rests in here. Do you see where they're at? Right here, yep. Right there. Yep. Yeah, okay, so we have those quarter rests. That means you get one beat of silence. When you're singing, that's a great time to take a breath so that you can get through the next phrase. But do we see any half rests or whole rests? Nope, we don't see any. So, looking at the second section, we do have mostly quarter notes and what other kind of note? What note do you see here on hot and lost and rest and home? Yeah, you see two half notes there. We actually combine those. So what is 2 plus 2? 4. We actually sing them as many beats as a whole note. Ta, like that, except instead it's just two half notes combined there. Okay, so you kind of get a 2 for 1 right there. You get to experience the whole note and how many beats it gets, but you get to see the half notes. So let's go back to singing Hunt the Cows. We'll sing it one more time. When we get to some of those longer spots, like the sun is hot, and then what's the next word where we see that same kind of thing? Lost, yep. One more yet. Rest and home, yeah. So when we get to those 4 spots, go ahead and clap it out as you are singing so you can experience those longer sounds in Hunt the Cows.
Wake up, you sleepyhead, and go and hunt the cows. Wake sleepyhead, and go and hunt the